Okay, are we live? I think we should be. Just let me double check to see if everything's coming through correctly to you. Let me see. But I think it is. Okay, yeah, it is. Hello everyone. How are you all doing today? I hope you are all doing great in this Sunday. For me, it is Sunday afternoon here. I don't know where you live, but here in Brazil, it is the afternoon. But I hope you are having a wonderful Sunday. And let me say hello to all of you. Hello there, Dani, Pen, Hovi and Sniper, my friend Hovi, glad to have you here. Sofek as well, VPC, Handman also, and Crispy Booders. Greetings, hello there, glad to have you all here, fellas. Very nice, very nice. VPC is having some trouble loading the inventory. The Steam inventory, let me check here. Because it has been very, it has been failing a lot. Yeah, right now I just checked and I can't load my inventory on Steam. On TF2 it is available, so inside the game I can change items and all of that, but on Steam I can't. I just checked that. It's not just you, VPC. But yeah, it's been very unstable since Screen Fortress hit. That was the word I was trying to say there. So yeah. Joker Miles also, hello there, Joker Miles, doing very well here. You know, I'm a bit depressed with the situation here in Brazil, with the elections and all of that, but I am personally doing very well, thankfully. Inspector as well, glad to have you here, very nice. And Hovi Sniper is saying that he and Mr. Spencer did a duo in a video together. I'm gonna... he left an old school TF2 reference, that's very interesting. I'll try to check it out, Hovi, for sure. Sounds like fun. I saw it on my feed as I was setting up the stream, but I didn't have time to watch it yet. So very nice. I'm gonna give it a watch later. Pretty cool. So yeah, fellas, we are on the Miami server today. You can see the IP is this one here. It is also in the description down below on the stream, and it's also gonna be up there in the corner. So you can always check it from there if you want to, but again, it's on the description, and you can join by copying the IP for the Miami server and coming here in Find the Game, Community Servers. In the Favorites tab, you click this button, Add a Server, and then you paste the IP here and add the server, and it will show up here on this box for you to connect on your Favorites tab. So feel free to join. We are already here with Uncle Leo, Your Last Grape, Yao, Leugin Sotnas, and Handman, and also Pen is on Spectator, so feel free to join a team, Pen, and have fun with us. It will be a lot of fun, very nice. And Crispy Booders is saying, I can't really join friends in community servers because I don't know. Yeah, you don't really have to join friends, meaning you don't have to follow a Steam friend. All you have to do is copy the IP if you want to join and paste there. I had not seen this taunt yet. This is one of the new ones, isn't it? Looks cute. I really like it. And you can fire it. Now I love it. It's just like the tank taunt for Soldier. I have an unusual version of that one. I think it's called Panzer Pants. So this is like something like that for Demo Man. And it breaks down when you finish the taunt. That's very nice. That's very nice. Pretty cool. I had not seen that one yet. I know that the last Screen Fortress added a bunch of cool new taunts, but I had not seen those ones yet. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Pretty cool. I'm VPC talking about the inventory. Good. I'm glad it's not a problem with his connection. Yeah, it seems to be something on the whole Steam. Very nice taunt as well. See, this heavy here has a bunch of cool taunts and explode. Let's explode as well. Very nice, very nice. What else are you saying there? Uncle Leo just killed himself as well. We all exploded. Hey, Migatuga, glad to have you here. Always nice when you show up on stream, my friend. And Inspector is saying, I took another break from TF2 and have been watching less YouTube content. But now I know how to bake carrot cake. That's very nice. So you've been practicing your culinary skills. You know, that's very nice. Very nice. Carrot cake is delicious. I really like. Here in Brazil, I don't know if what you understand as carrot cake is the same. Okay, let's start playing here. Is the same as we have here in Brazil. But here in Brazil, our carrot cake is covered in a kind of like a chocolate ganache, you know, something like that. It is very delicious. Okay, it is very delicious, and it's kind of like one of our favorite cakes around here. Okay, I got you there, Leogin Softness. But very nice, you are learning some cooking. Very nice, Inspector. It's a very useful skill, for sure, for sure. And Hovin Sniper is saying, I got a specialized kill streak for the Tomislav. Okay, let's play here. I'll finish reading your comments in just a second, Hovin. Okay. Ah, come on, missed the shot there. How much health does this soldier have? You just won't die, Yao. You have so much health. That's impressive. That's impressive. But yes, Hovin was saying, I got a specialized kill streak for the Tomislav. I managed to use it on my festivized Tomislav. So I have a specialized festivized kill streak, if it makes any sense. That's a very nice item to have, for sure, Hobby. You know, I myself have some specialized festivized kill streaks, so it's very cool. It's funny how the names of the weapons get longer and longer and longer the more tools you apply on them. I think one of the longest ones is the Righteous Bison. I'll check the name of my Righteous Bison as we connect to the server. But that's very, very funny for sure, my friend. And it's a very good weapon for heavy. I personally prefer the regular minigun over the Tomislav, but I know a lot of people prefer the Tomislav. So it's kind of like there's a debate there. So yeah, I haven't played this map a lot. Snowfall, the Christmas version of Landfall, I think is the name of the map. Let me check here the name of my Righteous Bison. Where is it? Yeah. Here. Genuine Professional Killstreak Righteous Bison. Yeah, it's not a very long name. I don't know why I thought it was a very long name. So yeah, it's not. Perhaps if you count the strange name, Truly Feared Genuine Professional Killstreak Righteous Bison, then perhaps it is a very long name, but yeah, it's not that long. I don't know why I had that impression there, but okay. So yeah. Hey, Dr. Kebab, feel free to join, come play with us, it will be a lot of fun. Yeah, you know, and Halloween season is almost over. I know Halloween is still to come, but the Halloween season, which in my head is October, is almost over. And I know you fellas in the US, perhaps those on Europe not so much, or on other countries, but I know people in the US kind of like wait until after Thanksgiving to start decorating for Christmas and all of that, for the holidays. But here in Brazil there are already some stores which are selling Christmas decorations alongside Halloween decorations and alongside the football decorations for the World Cup. So the other day I was walking down the street and I saw a decoration store. Jaime wants to do it, let's do that. I saw a decorations store which had Halloween stuff, Christmas stuff, and also kind of like a lot of soccer and football inspired decorations all together. It was a huge mess. So I don't think it is weird to be playing as Christmas map in October. I think it's okay. Here in Brazil that's not really that weird. We don't really wait much time after Halloween to start celebrating Christmas. So that's how we roll down here. Let me know, fellas, how it is in your country. When do you start seeing Christmas decorations around you know, your town and the place, or on stores and all of that? Here in Brazil we start seeing that kind of like mid-October. They start to show up the Christmas decorations. And because we don't really celebrate Halloween here, it's kind of like we know about Halloween, and the business kind of like decorate a little bit, but it's not like it is a holiday that is celebrated here in Brazil, you know. We don't really celebrate Halloween. Okay, let's kill that scout there, okay? I'm sorry, man, but I'm playing the game and just having fun here. So yeah. An inspector is saying there about carrot cake. The ones I made did not have a chocolate cover, but a bunch of chocolate chips inside. Ah, so they are different than the ones we have here in Brazil. Try looking for it, Inspector. Now that you learned how to make carrot cake, try looking for the Brazilian carrot cake. You know, I don't know if you'll be able to find it like that on the internet, but try looking for it. You see that it is quite different than what you're used to, probably. Oh no, I jumped up and the medic jumped down. That was a disaster. That was a disaster. Dr. Kebab is typing a long name there. Somewhat threatening, sophisticated professional killstreak carbonado bot killer sticky bomb launcher Mark 1. Yeah, that's perhaps the longest name. I've never seen one that long, Dr. Kebab. That's really an accomplishment, for sure. And Brad is saying that the Tomislav, which we were talking about a while ago, is practically Heavy's meta weapon. Yeah, you know, I hear that a lot from Heavy mains, especially from Big Joey. I think he is a huge believer in Tomislav's supremacy. You know, he thinks it's the best weapon for Heavy. But I don't know, it is good. But whenever I use it, I miss the spread of the... come on. Of the regular minigun. Because the Tomislav is nice and all, if you have perfect tracking, you know, if you can really track with the weapon, if you are very good with your aim. And, you know, that takes skill and all of that, but it's not something you can do consistently all the time, I think. Not even, not even the best players are 100%, you know, good at tracking. Sometimes they mess things up, and I think the minigun gives you a larger window to mess up your aim, you know. So that's why I actually kind of prefer it. Perhaps it's because I'm a bit of a noob, a bit of a scrub, and can't aim properly. So that's why I prefer it. But I heard it is the meta heavy weapon, you know, it is the weapon heavy mains use when they want to play seriously. I've heard that before as well. And Migatuga is saying there, Professor, did you know that the Taubaté, my town, handball team played in the World Club competition? Currently, they played against the team where I play in the 7th place dispute. Ah, that's very interesting, Migatuga, that's very nice to know. Taubaté is making the rounds around the world. Very nice to hear that. How was it? Did you enjoy playing against them? Very nice. Or you know, I don't know if you played against them, but your teammates, did they enjoy playing against them? Taubaté, my home city here in Brazil, has a lot of sports team. You know, our volleyball sports team is also very well known here in Brazil, and also the basketball team is also very well known here from my town. So very nice. Very interesting to know that. I didn't know my fellow people from Taubaté were there in Portugal. Very nice. Hey, Mictory is there as well. Hello there, Mictory. Glad to have you here. And Crispy Buddha is saying, I'm not the most skilled when it comes to TF2. Yeah, neither am I. I know, back in the day, I used to try to play this game seriously. Like 2014, 2015. I really wanted to get good at the game. And some points along the way, I realized that I wasn't having that much fun trying to play the game the best I could, you know. I am in favor of actually playing the game for the objective, but I think it's not a very healthy mindset when you are always trying to be the best, you know. sometimes you have to just goof around and accept you are gonna be rubbish and have fun like that, you know. Losing is part of the game, so you gotta learn how to have fun while losing and while playing badly. Otherwise, you will not have fun most of the time. At least at least that's my case, because I lose a lot and I'm not very good. So it's okay, really. Games are meant to be fun. I remember when I played volleyball at school, because here in Brazil we have to play sports at school. You know, it's part of the curriculum, of what we have to learn and practice. Come on! Come on! I died there! It's one of the worst weapons in the game. Come on, your last grade. But yeah, I remember when I was playing volleyball at school, and I was very bad at it, but I still had a lot of fun because I was playing with friends, we were having fun and all of that. So playing video games, I feel like you gotta think in a similar manner. You can't really expect you are gonna be the best all the time, really, because you will not. Ah, come on, he escaped me. Ah, come on! So you gotta learn to have fun, really, and not take the game too seriously. Maybe I can stop him at the cap point, let's see. Ah, no. Come on. But at least you managed to win there, and I didn't hit a single sticky bomb. Yeah, now I hit it. Okay, finally. So yeah, what else are you saying there? Let me see. Hobby Snap is gonna take his dog for a walk. Ah, very nice. Enjoy your walk with your dog, Hobby. Very important to walk your dogs. You know, dogs need that sort of exercise for sure. For sure. Ah, and Spectre he's saying he's Brazilian. He knows how they are. Ah, you're Brazilian as well, Spectre. I thought you were not Brazilian for for a while there. I thought you were from somewhere else. Okay, then you know what the carrot cakes are like here in Brazil. And for those of you who are not from Brazil, they are delicious. Look up for them, or look out, or search for them, is what I mean. Phrasal verbs are weird in English. Very weird. I remember it's one of the hardest things, I think, for me to understand when I was first learning English, was how phrasal verbs worked. Okay, managed to finish that pyro there, and there's a spy as well. Gotta pay attention. This map's so dark. I feel like blue team has an advantage simply because the map's too dark. This is so dark. I hope on the Mismas, on the next updates, they brighten up this map because it is too dark. I think they already did update this map for it to be brighter, but it's still too dark in my opinion. But there are some good things about this map. I really like this snowman. For example, it is a reference to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I think. I don't know the name of the protagonist, but I think it is the protagonist. Perhaps it is JoJo, and the Dio, which is the nemesis, I think, or the enemy or something like that. I don't watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, so I don't really know what it is about, but I've heard about it. So that's what I'm trying to say here. If you never checked out those two snowmen, then check them out. It's a JoJo reference. Ah, nice, managed to hit you there, Uncle Leo. I don't even know why I'm taunting, but okay. I guess it was a flick shot or something like that. Very nice. Okay, what else are you saying there? Let me see here, let me see. Hi, Amiga Tug is talking about Christmas decorations. In Portugal, at least in my region, the Christmas decoration starts on December. The lights and everything. But the publicity for Christmas commonly starts after Halloween. Yeah, a couple of years ago it was like that in Brazil as well. You know, the public decorations in cities and all of that starts in December. So that's the same. But currently I've started to see, you know, Christmas decorations on stores and all of that very early, you know. October has not even finished yet. and we are already seeing those up on stars. It's very funny. Very funny. Okay, let's do some spawn camp here. Come on. It's interesting because they can always kill themselves inside spawn and respawn. I think that's what they did. And respawn on the other spawn room. Or I don't think they even need to kill themselves. I think if they switch classes, they will have a chance of switching spawn rooms. I think you can do that. It's a trick you can do, probably. So yeah. And Inspector is talking about the carrot cake. I just make mine with the chocolate flavor infused into the cake instead of just on top and around. Oh, that's a different idea, Inspector, for sure. Have not tried doing that before. Perhaps I should try that next time I'm cooking some carrot cake. Okay, let's end this party here. Yeah, let's finish. Their what's it called? Their joke? I don't know the word for it. I was thinking about another word. I don't recall it. Don't recall it. What else are you saying? Migatuga is saying about the Taubaté handball team that it was the senior team who played against them, not the juvenile team. Ah, that's interesting. Very interesting. So it was a match between older players. Very interesting. Nice. I hope you fellas had fun and it was a very good match. Handball is a great sport, you know. I'm not really a fan of football, you know, soccer, or for those in the US, I'm not even a fan of American football. Don't think it is a very interesting sport, personally. But volleyball, handball, I really like, you know, those sorts of sports. Basketball to a lesser extent. I really like volley. I think it's very fun to watch and to play. The matches are very exciting, so that's why I like. There's even that anime. I think it's Haikyuu. Is that the name of it? That volleyball anime. I really enjoyed watching that one. I'm looking forward to the next season, which is in production, I think. But it is a very good anime, a very good show. So yeah. What else are you saying? Capoeira player is there. Hello there, Capoeira player. Good afternoon. Used to play for the basketball team from the Rio Pomba. I don't know that. Is that your town? Very nice. Is it your city? Very cool. Yeah, you know, basketball is a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I played it a little bit at school, but I prefer volleyball. But basketball is great. Excellent sport there. El Premo, hello there. Boa tarde. Good afternoon to you as well. Brad is explaining the reference in the snowman. The reference to the snowman in question, which we were looking at in the last map, takes place in the penultimate episode, where at the beginning the two are staring at each other. It is worth noting that the protagonist's name is Jotaro. Ah, so that's why it's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, because Jotaro. Very interesting, very nice. Yeah, I gotta give, you know, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure a watch someday. It's just that I really have a lot of anime on my list to watch, that I don't really have much time. I'm currently watching Dragon Ball Z again. You know, I watched when I was a child, and I am currently re-watching it on Crunchyroll. I like to binge watch, so I watched the original Dragon Ball. Now I'm at Dragon Ball Z. I'm at the Artificial Humans saga, you know, when there is the androids and Cell, those enemies. And I'm kind of like wondering if when I finish watching Dragon Ball Z, if I'll start watching Dragon Ball GT or Dragon Ball Super. I don't know, you know, if I should keep watching them, because I heard that I've watched some episodes from Dragon Ball GT when I was a child, and all I can remember of it is that I did not like it, like at all. I hated it. I don't remember why exactly, but I hated it. And about Dragon Ball Super, I've heard some people say that it is a very good show, and I've also heard some people say that it is very bad, you know, that's kind of like soulless, that it doesn't has the same spirit that Dragon Ball Z has. So I'm kinda on the fence, you know, when it comes to what I'm gonna watch next. I also have Boruto to watch. I watched Naruto and Naruto Shippuden, I think, last year, from start to finish. And I have not started watching Boruto yet. And it's something that I want to do sometime in the future, you know. Don't know, I've also heard that Boruto is a bad show, you know. But I've also heard that Boruto has a lot of fillers. And the episodes that I enjoyed the most from Naruto were the fillers, you know, those episodes in which they are just clowning around the Hidden Leaf Village. So if Boruto is like those episodes from Naruto, it's kind of like only fillers, then I will probably enjoy it, because I really enjoyed the fillers in Naruto Shippuden and in the original Naruto. I think they were a lot of fun to watch. So yeah, it's interesting, because I'd like to watch everything, but I can't because I don't have much time. So I have to pick and choose what I am gonna watch next. Okay, let's try to... Okay, the sentry is still up, I have to be careful here. Okay, destroyed it. Now let's take down the dispenser. Okay. It wasn't hard at all to... Ah, now we have a Calm Angler Soldier. Where did he go? Where are you? Ah, okay, you are there. And I'm dead. But yeah, it wasn't very hard to destroy that sentry. I don't think that was a good spot. At least not considering how my team was able to push that rank. You know, if you were being held back, you know, kind of like down here, then perhaps that would be a good spot for a sentry. Okay, where is the enemy? Okay, we have a scout here and a medic. Oh, that was a nice crit there. Nice shot for sure. So yeah, what else are you saying there? Hobby Snipe is asking, what are the best Brazilian meals or food you tried? That's an interesting question, Hobby. My favorite, I think, you know, that's kind of like associated with Brazilian culture, because there's a lot of meals and food here in Brazil that are excellent and that I really like. For example, I really like stroganoff, you know. My mother has it's not the traditional stroganoff recipe, but she has her own stroganoff recipe, which is a little bit different, which is my favorite kind of food, you know. I really like it. And also pizza here in Brazil, especially in the state of São Paulo, is very good. There are some excellent pizzerias around here. You know, not as good as fellas have in Italy, for sure, but there are some excellent pizzerias around here, close to where I live. Because we've had a lot of Italian immigrants come to Brazil in the 20th century. 20th? Yeah, I think it was on the 20th century. So, you know, also Japanese food around here is excellent, also because of the immigration. But regarding foods that are, you know, more associated to Brazilian culture, you know, to the nationality of Brazil, I think that my favorite is churrasco, you know, barbecue. And I know that Argentina is also very well known for its barbecue. It's a little bit different than the Brazilian barbecue, but I really like barbecue. I really like churrasco. It is excellent. You know, it's a shame that the price of food has just been getting worse and worse in the last 3 to 4 years. You know, with what things are happening here in Brazil. You know, basically Brazil is being destroyed from the inside. Basically, that's what has been happening the last 4 years around here. But churrasco is excellent. I really like whenever I have the opportunity to eat some churrasco. You know, it is very good. And if I had to pick a second place, I think I would probably pick feijoada, which is a dish made with beans, you know, black beans. And it has some pork meat. You know, it's delicious. We eat it with rice and what we call farofa, which is kind of like a powder made from how do I say mandioca in English? You fellas, please look it up, mandioca in Portuguese, and let me know how do you say mandioca in English. I don't remember how to say it. But I really like feijoada. Feijoada is so good, and my mother also makes some excellent feijoada. My father-in-law as well. You know, it's kind of like something that almost every Brazilian family makes around May, you know, that time in the year. At least my family has that tradition, and I know a lot of people who also have that tradition. So it's common in my region here, at least. I don't know other regions. But it's interesting because Brazil is such a large country that there's even, you know, Brazilian foods that I haven't even tried because I wasn't able to travel very far, you know, to some regions. For example, I know the south of Brazil a bit, and I also know the southeast of Brazil. I went to some places in the northeast, but not many really. Okay, that was useless on my part. But for example, foods from the north of Brazil, kind of like the Amazon region, you know, I don't really know a lot from that region because I haven't traveled to that place. What's going on with this heavy? Why didn't he shoot our medic there when he had the chance? That was very weird. But yeah, Rovi, if you have the opportunity, try some Brazilian churrasco. You know, maybe you will not enjoy it because I know that Argentinian churrasco is also excellent. You know, maybe better in some aspect. But try some feijoada, Rovi. It is great. It is excellent. Really like it. So yeah, Heman saying there that he should make a dueling guide sometime. Ah, for sure, Heman. I would like to see a guide about dueling. Would be very nice. It would help me out a lot because I'm rubbish in regards to dueling. Let's see if I can get. I'll try to get that spell before I leave. Let's see if I can do it. Yeah, okay. Okay, but we get a special spell regardless whenever we go out. I thought I had to grab the special spell there, but it seems you don't have to. Okay. I'm gonna die to monoculus. Come on. Okay, they have a monoculus there as well. I have one, and I'll save it for when it is most appropriate. I'll try to save it for later. What else are you saying there? Let me see. Capoeira player is talking about the town that he mentioned there. I don't live there anymore. I used to go to the campus on that city because I passed on the exam. It's one of that campus that is a college and a high school. Ah, very interesting. Must have been a nice experience, you know. I remember that I really enjoyed my university campus when I was still at university. You know, it was a very pleasant experience to hang out at the campus, you know, to study at the local library and all of that. So whenever you can, there is the king. Did he die? How did he die? The king skeleton. So whenever you have the opportunity to go to a campus like that, it's a very good thing. Very nice. I'm glad you were able to have that experience in your life. So yeah, Brad's talking about Dragon Ball Super that I was mentioning earlier. Dragon Ball Super is very hard to like. The anime had a very clumsy heel and didn't have a lot of original stuff. But it had several good episodes, but it was great in the Tournament of Power saga. Yeah, you know, that's kind of like what I hear about Dragon Ball Super, Brad. It is hard to enjoy it, you know, that's kind of like it doesn't have much soul. And looking at it from the outside, you know, I find it a bit weird, especially those blue hair transformations, you know, the Super Saiyans with blue hair. I don't know, I think they look kinda lame, kinda like a bootleg toy you find on a a street market. Here in Brazil, we kind of have a tradition of bootleg toys. You know, if you visit the central region of any Brazilian city, you are gonna find a street market, and there will be a lot of bootleg toys there. And those blue-haired Super Saiyans, to me, they look like that, you know, it doesn't look right, I think. So I also have a bit of prejudice against Dragon Ball Super because of that, I don't know. But I think I'll try giving it a watch. I think I'll watch Dragon Ball GT first, you know. Even if I don't watch it completely, I think I'll try watching a couple of episodes to see if I have fun. Okay, hit you there. Because even if I don't like it, I can still have fun watching a bad show, you know, if it is fun to watch. For example, I think Naruto is a kind of a bad show, of a bad anime. It's not very good, but it is a lot of fun to watch. So I really liked watching it. Even if while I was watching, I was like, ah, that's rubbish. You know, that doesn't add up. That story isn't really well told, and that sort of thing. But I had fun watching it. So if it is like that, I think I'm gonna watch it. So yeah. And Victor is saying there, I played Overwatch 2, and it's really good. I liked a lot to play with Lucio, and it's good to play on the Xbox. Yeah, Overwatch 2 is still on my list of games to play. I want to try it out, Victory, and I hope I can do that sooner than later. But I haven't had the time and the patience to do that yet, really. But I hope I can do it soon, you know. It looks like a fun game, for sure. And I heard it runs very well on Linux. I haven't tried it, but I heard it runs well on Linux, which is good for me, since I use Arch Linux here. I use Arch, by the way, just to say the meme, the Arch Linux meme. I don't know if you fellas know about it, but if any of you are Linux users, then you probably know about it. So yeah. Okay, let's try hitting this demo. Okay, let's go for a melee fight. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. And you finished me. Come on, Capoeira player. That was very skilled on your part. Very nice, my friend. You deserve that kill. Very nice. And Dani is saying there, I wish the servers would be a little more active without a stream. Maybe we could make a Discord and do community organized TF2 matches there. Yeah, for sure, Danny. That's a good idea, you know. If you want to do something like that, feel free to do it. And let us know then, so we fellas can join your Discord server. I don't really use Discord, you know. I have an account there, and sometimes I show up to exchange messages with one or another acquaintances. But I don't really use Discord. I feel like I'm kind of an old geezer, you know, on Discord. I don't really understand what it is for, or even how to use it. So yeah. But I know a lot of people would like, you know, that sort of initiative, and I know there are some people already who have made Discord servers for that purpose. I know that, for example, Uncle Leo, Rovin Sniper, they have some Discord servers, and they get together to play from time to time. So perhaps you should join those Discords. You know, if you fellas know something about that, then let us know on the chat there. You know, you can't paste links there because the chat will filter out any sort of link to avoid spam. But you fellas can talk about that for sure. It would be nice to know if there is already something organized like that. But I think there is. And you know, about the community servers, I would like them to be more active when there is not a stream going. You know, it would be nice. But it's okay, really. The servers are here for whenever you fellas want to play, or whenever I want to play. You know, it's all good. What matters is that the server keeps running. That's the most important thing. What I've noticed throughout the years is that I can't hit I can't hit monoculus there. I was destroyed. But what I've noticed is that the community servers, they are more active whenever there's a problem on casual. So, for example, when casual gets unplayable for whatever reason, that's when I see people coming to my community servers, especially here in Brazil. Because I have, I think, 3 or 4 Brazilian community servers as well. And also the Miami and the London server. So, I'm not even really worried whenever there aren't that many people playing on my servers, because I think if there aren't many people playing on my servers, it's probably because casual is playable right now, which is a good thing. So it's okay, really. So yeah. What else are you saying there? Let me see. Crispy Butter is saying, I pressed the taunt button on accident. That happens to me a lot as well. Crispy Butters, don't worry about it. It's okay. It's fine. And even taunting after killing people, you know, it's fair game. It's part of the game. I know some people like to do that to kind of like harass others, and sometimes that's kind of trashy. But it's not really what I like to do. Whenever I taunt after killing someone like this, you know, it's kind of like just you know, I'm just teasing you, just playing with you. It's all fine, really. I'm not trying to harass you, Hiao, in that case, my friend Hiao. Okay, let's stay away from that. That looks dangerous. Okay, now we push. Fine, there's a soldier there, rocking the beggar's bazooka. And I got that spell right on time. Exactly when I needed it. Okay, got the soldier. Let's get the engineer here now. I was gonna say agora, which means now in Portuguese. So yeah. Hey, Victory reached 1.5 thousand subscribers on TikTok. Damn, that's a lot. Congratulations, Victory. Very nice, very nice. Very nice. Hovi is asking if I ever tried Argentinian food. I've tried some things, Hovi. Not a lot, but some things for sure. I've tried, I think it's called chorizo, isn't it? It's kind of like a very thick beef, chorizo beef. I think that's what it's called. At least that's what the restaurant told me. And they told me it was kind of like an Argentinian cut. And it was very nice. I really like it. So I hope someday to be able to visit Argentina and have a taste of all the good foods you fellas have there. It looks like a very good country to visit with rich culture and food. So that's very nice. So yeah, fellas, I think I'll be finishing stream right now. You know, today is my wife's birthday. So I'm doing a shorter stream today to be able to hang out with her a little bit more today. You know, it's her birthday, so it's a very happy day for us. And that's it. So thank you very much everyone for coming to play with me on stream. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much everyone for showing up here to chat as well. You know, everyone who liked the stream, who shared, who subscribed. I really appreciate all of you. And I hope you have a wonderful week. Next weekend, I probably will not make a stream because next Sunday is election day here in Brazil. You know, it's the second turn of elections. We have 2 presidential candidates who are kind of like tied, and we have to decide which one of those will be the president. So it will be, luckily everything will be fine, I hope so, but it will be kind of a stressful day. You know, I'm kind of anxious in regards to this year's elections, so I'll probably not make a stream next Sunday. So don't be surprised if I don't stream next Sunday, okay? But everything will be fine. Don't worry about it as well. I know that talking like this, don't worry about it. It sounds like it is something to worry about, but it isn't really. That's what I want to reassure you fellas. So yeah. So thank you everyone for the good wishes and the good feelings here. And I hope you have a wonderful week. I'll see you next time, fellas. Here's a big heart for all of you, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye, everyone.